Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I apologize for the little delay getting started. I decided to be, extra productive before stream started and get my TCG player done early today. And that was all going fine and good until I am not able to print out, shipping labels on my computer down here. I have to use my mom's computer upstairs. And her computer upstairs was not working, so I had a fight with the computer for 15 minutes, and that is why I was late today. But I did finally get the label to print. But yeah, I really don't like my mom's computer. But yeah, I got it taken care of. The label's printed, it's on the package, and I did what I needed to do. It just took a little longer than I had planned on, but I got it taken care of. So we are just vibing now. Random, fun, exciting thing. I finally bought this. It's, Magic is doing one for each, color. This is the Commander Collection Black. It's essentially just, a set of cards following that color that are really good for playing in Commander. I'm pretty excited because a few of these have been cards that I've needed for a good while. I just don't know how I'm going to decide which deck to put them each in, but I'm pretty excited about it. Should be fun for sure. Then, I'm trying to think, what else did I buy yesterday? I feel like I bought something else. Yes, I remember. I got my Magikarp! I'm so excited about my Magikarp. Isn't he beautiful? I love it so much. I'm pretty excited about it. My day was, I spent all day sleeping. I got 15 hours of sleep. I was not planning on that, but I got 15 hours of sleep. Cause see, last night, after I got home, I was planning on working on a little bit of TCG player and maybe doing a short stream. But instead, I laid down in bed for a little bit, and I just, zonked out. I woke up at 8 a.m., which I was like, why, what? And then I realized that, my makeup was still on, the lights hadn't been turned off. I was just like, oh, I guess maybe I was a little more tired than I thought. And then, it was 8. I went and I washed my makeup off and I got back in bed and fell right back asleep until 4 in the afternoon. I was expecting to wake back up around noon to 1. I was like, I already got 7 or 8 hours of sleep. No, I slept solid until 4 in the afternoon. And then I was like, wow, I should really be well rested now. But I think kind of that just being in bed all day still made me extra groggy, so I accomplished very, very little after that. I did actually eat dinner with my family on Eat Out Night and watch Survivor with them, which is something I haven't done in a very, very long time because I'm at work when they eat out and watch TV, so that was fun. Gotta hang out with them, but did not accomplish too much until right before stream, but I probably needed to catch up on rest. I just hate not working. I thrive on being productive and constantly doing stuff, so I guess I just worked too much this week, except that I feel like I didn't work as hard as I could have this week. I haven't done nearly as much time for Hilltop as I wanted to, so I was kind of disappointed about that, but I guess there's always next week. We will hope for better. Welcome to everyone that is in the chat. See, I don't know why I woke up so early. Ooh, being sick is not fun. The colder thing I can kind of relate to. It's finally starting to cool down in Utah, so maybe my body's cold, winter, hibernation. That'd be kind of nice if I could just sleep all winter, except then I guess I wouldn't be able to wear all my cute sweaters. Winter is kind of my favorite season just because I can wear all of my outfits with 10 layers because I love layers. So I'm pretty excited for it to be cold. You guys would have loved my outfit that I wore yesterday. I got this really cute like pink fuzzy cardigan sweater thing with like poof sleeves and then like the tight wrists, and it is so cute. I don't think I actually remember to take any pictures with it though. Like, I looked so cute yesterday, but I don't know that I actually took any pictures. Yeah. Instead, the best I've got is this screenshot of a shirt featuring the goose from the Untitled Goose Game. Pretty great, right? But yeah, I have that instead of pictures of yesterday's outfit. Oh, and this was really fun. It wasn't for me, but I opened a pack for a friend and pulled them the Aerodactyl yesterday, and that was a very quality experience. So that was pretty fun. It was great. They had, I think this was their third or fourth box that they had opened, and the box they'd opened just before was pretty rough, and so I was like, we gotta get you something good out of this one. So I'm like, hey, can I open a pack? And he was like, yeah. And so I opened a couple packs, nothing much, and then I opened that one and I saw the border. I'm like, ooh, I'm getting something good. And little did I expect it to be the Aerodactyl. I am like so pro at pulling the Aerodactyl. Now I pulled it for someone in Japanese and English, so that was pretty great. I was quite excited to pull that for him. So yeah, that was a very fun time. Nothing like these spicy streams. Yes, the spicy stream will keep us warm. Hopefully we'll pull some nice good spice today. Your thumb was over the phone, but is it the pic? Yeah, the picture is in fact of me holding the card, because I was like, I do see how that is confusing though. This is the same nail from yesterday, so I just gotta like zoom in a little bit more. It's a perfect match. But yeah, that was very exciting. Good times indeed. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and check orders real quick. Let me see if we got anything to open yet. But yeah, so I was originally planning on streaming last night, but it just very much did not work out. Like, I was not expecting to fall asleep, but I guess I was just very tired. But you know, I did get a lot of sleep, but I'm still really sleepy, so that's not very helpful. But I can't sleep in all day tomorrow because I have to get up for church, but maybe after church I will get even more sleep. Or I'll work on a magic deck, because at that point I'll have slept too much and my body will be like, no more sleep for you. And I'll be like, okay. Even though Sunday is my date that I want to catch up on sleep the most, but I'm really good at only falling asleep at like the early hours of the morning and then sleeping all day. I'm not good at falling asleep any other time, except I guess last night when I fell asleep at like, I think it was between 12:30 and 1, so able to get anything for a bit. Ooh, what kind of phone did you get? Apparently my parents both got new phones this week. I don't have any idea what phones. I just know that they got new phones, and then they gave their old phones to my younger siblings, and that they were having issues with them or something, but it sounded like fun times for them. I haven't upgraded my phone in a long time, but I really don't like upgrading my phone. Like, if it was up to me, I would have just kept my SE, my iPhone SE that I got. Ooh, how long ago would that have been? Maybe 6 years ago? 5 or 6 years ago now that I got my SE? But, it kind of just stopped working. Like, it just didn't work sometimes. So, yeah, my mom got a new phone and gave me her old phone, like, 2 to 3 years ago. But now I think my phone's a 7. iPhone 7 now. And I am content to keep it until it literally can no longer function. iPhone 14 Pro Max, so all the spice. bothered festivals while streaming church. I think I will not do that. I don't think that would go particularly well. I mean, the church building I used to go to, they had to stream our meetings for like a couple years because of the COVID stuff, but I don't actually know if they still stream their meetings, because I think now they're just like, yo, you guys should like actually come to church again. I don't know how that's going for them, but the building I go to now doesn't. The battery degraded. Yeah, that is definitely a problem when you keep a phone for a long time. That was one of the issues with my old phone, but the main problem was that sometimes, like, I would be out and about, and my mom always, like, checks up on me when I'm out, especially since I was still, like, in high school at this time, and apparently she was trying to contact me, but my phone just, like, was not taking in any of the messages. It just, I wasn't getting any notifications, and so I thought it was fine. A couple hours later, though, I'm like, kind of weird that I haven't gotten any messages from my mom. So, like, I turn on my phone, and I try to mess with it, and it just, like, goes black, and I'm like, what's he doing? So I had to, like, borrow somebody else's phone and call my mom and be like, hey, Mom, I think my phone is broken. I'm probably gonna need a new one. She was pretty glad that it was just my phone that wasn't working and I hadn't, like, you know, died or something. So, you know, fun times. But I'll probably just keep this phone until that happens too. That's just how I roll. Alright, I'll check orders again real quick. What is it? 69. I'm curious what mine's at. I haven't checked in a long time. Usually I just always keep, like, a portable charger with me or something, just in case. Speaking of phone issues, now my phone doesn't want to turn on. Come on! Maybe I should have knocked on wood when I was talking about my phone not working. Oh, no, now it's good. It was just being silly for a moment. Let's go to settings. I always forget where is... battery. There it is. My battery health is, oh, it's 76, so it's still, you know, could be worse. I don't remember how bad my old one got, but I do have this great important battery message. Your battery's health is significantly degraded. An Apple authorized service provider can replace the battery to restore full performance and capacity. I don't know about you, but that sounds like spending money. So it's gonna be a solid hard pass. I will not worry too much about that because I don't want to spend money on my silly little phone. But you know, it still works, so that's good. Doesn't just randomly, like, not accept any messages. Now more than anything, the problem is, like, when I'm at work and I have my phone with me, I usually don't check it that often. Like, I just keep it in my pocket and I do my job. And so sometimes I'll go like 3 hours without looking at my phone, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm like maybe not by our front desk and our computers and stuff, so I like pull up my phone to look at the time, and I'll see like 5 messages from my mom like, hey, can you respond? I'm like, hi Mom, I'm at work. What's up? Haven't looked at my phone in 3 hours, but that's because I'm at work. Everything okay? but usually it's fine, since, you know, she knows that I'm at work. I always send her my schedule, so she will know that if I'm not responding, it's because I am working, helping customers, or just buried in a giant flood of cards, which, you know, it's fun times. Speaking of giant floods of cards, so since TCG Player bought Binder POS, which is the point of sale that the store that I work for uses, now apparently we're going to be able to merge our TCG Player inventory and our POS inventory. And so in order to do that, we're essentially just going to have to go through all, and I mean all, of the cards in the store so that we can put them on there. The ultimate goal is to get like a kiosk set up so that when people want specific singles, they can just order them in the kiosk. It'll like give us like an order slip. We'll gather up their cards and then call them to the front once we get them all gathered up. And so that's gonna be pretty cool, but it's gonna take a lot of work to you know, get everything sorted and listed. So it's gonna be a good big project, but I'm gonna probably start working on it this week. We probably won't get the kiosk thing set up for several months, but we're at least getting started on the sorting part. It's kind of exciting though, because it's also part of working towards being a WP something store, whatever the Wizards of the Coast like premium store, whatever it's called. I always forget what the exact like title is, but essentially it means that we can do pre-release events for like their special sets, like double masters. We weren't able to do a pre-release event for that because we are not a premium store, but if we, you know, get that premium store status, next time a special set like that comes out, we'll get to do a pre-release event for it. They also have like the chance to get spicier and like higher quality of like packs and stuff to sell. It's just, there's a lot of cool perks with it, and one of the things that you have to have in your store to do that is all of your singles needs to be like out of the public view, and currently all of our singles are mostly in boxes behind the front desk where everyone can see, but the ultimate goal is to get them all moved to the back room so we can work on becoming a premium store, and it'll be pretty cool. A good bit of work, but it's quite exciting, and you know, lots of extra hours for me to work. See, started GoFundMe. Nah, but I don't want a new phone. They just keep taking things away, and that makes me sad. Like, one of the things I hated most when I replaced my SE with this 7 is there's no headphone jack. There's just nothing. If you wanna use headphones, you either have to get wireless ones, which will cost you an arm and a leg, or hook up this special converter through the charging port to plug headphones in, so then you can't charge it and listen to stuff at the same time, and that just drives me crazy. Long story short, I just gave up on listening to things on my phone, and if I do, I just don't use headphones, and I'm like, I'm sorry family, you guys might be able to hear this, but I don't know what to do, but my phone just didn't do that. And then they got rid of home buttons. Like, I used to, every once in a while, my mom would like have me do something on her phone, and I'd be like, Mom, how is this supposed to function with no home button? I do not like it. I very much do not like it. But my phone, at least it has a home button. So it's something. What lemonade today? I don't actually have any lemonade today. I was gonna grab myself something to drink before stream, but instead I got distracted dealing with my mom's computer that did not want to let me ship the random thing for TCG Player. So I forgot to grab something to drink. So kind of sad times. No lemonade for me, I guess. I did drink some Sprite earlier though. That's, you know, at least something. It was like day-old Sprite though, so it didn't taste that good, but I mean, it was still fine. My room typically is pretty cold, and I just had it in my room since like last night, so it didn't taste bad. It just wasn't quite as fresh and crisp as a brand new bottle of Sprite. Phones for my phone only to music while at work. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, honestly, lately I've mostly been listening to the radio at home. I've got this little radio on top of my printer, and that's usually what I'll listen to music to, because Spotify, I'm too cheap to get premium, but I hate the ads, and also it's just really annoying to use. So also, I guess I just haven't had as many songs that I've like really wanted to listen to, so I'll just turn on the radio and it'll just play random stuff, and occasionally if I don't care for what's playing or if it's on commercials, I just switch stations, and it's good fine time. So as long as I can actually like get it to switch stations and not just turn into infinite static, let's go with the radio. Yep. I mean, I've always listened to lots of the radio in my car, since my car doesn't have like Bluetooth or anything. It can't hook up to my phone. That's the only option in my car is the radio, except that the radio in my car is also broken, so it doesn't actually tell me what station I'm on. I just have to click the button to go up and down stations and hope for the best. You know, it was the worst. The one time that, like, my car battery died. I guess I accidentally left a light on in it all night, so, you know, the next day, try to start it, nothing happens. Got my dad, he's like, you killed the battery. And I was like, whoops. But so, when it restarted, all of my channels that I, like, had on my presets were gone. And so I had to re-find them. And that was very difficult when I did not know what channel I was on. So I had to sit out in my car for like an hour to re-find the presets, and some of them I never found. Just gone forever now. But now they're there, at least. I don't think it has a port to plug my phone into, considering my car is from the 90s. I don't know that there would be an aux port, but what would I play on my phone? Because all I have on my phone is Spotify with no premium, so I can only listen to it on Wi-Fi. So I don't think it would do much good there. The apocalypse. What would I do to survive? Build a fort. That would be my go-to. I would start a civilization in my fort with me as the ruler, and, you know, just vibe in my fort with whoever was also in my fort, and it would be great. And I think that's what I would go with. Get a cassette adapter! I'll go buy a bunch of cassette tapes. I mean, I think I can at least... Actually, I don't know. Like I said, the radio it's old and it doesn't work all the way, but I think it's fine. It's good enough. There are, I think I've got like 4 channels preset on it that are channels I actually listen to. There's a couple really weird ones that, like, I thought they were the right channels, but they weren't, so now there's just some super duper random channels on my presets. Like, one's this like alternative rock channel, and I don't listen to alternative rock, or, you know, don't necessarily enjoy that, but sometimes I'll be flipping through my presets and I'll end up with some alternative rock, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Or there's just this other one really random channel that every time I turn the music on, I'm just like, I really do not care for this music. And there's also a couple channels that are on... So for my presets, I have 5 little buttons, and each button can save 2 channels to it. So the first time I click it, it'd go to the first channel. The second time I click that button, it'd go to the second channel. Same with all the rest of them. So I can technically save 10 channels. Some of the channels I have saved on like 2 separate buttons though, so I think I have a total of like 6 or 7 channels on there. At least two of which I don't actually, you know, want to listen to. So I've got like 4 or 5, which is usually enough. But there's still some, well, I guess part of the problem is one of those 4 or 5 that I do like, that are not repeats, half the time I turn them on, they're just static. So it leaves me with about 2 to 3 consistent channels to listen to. And sometimes all of them are on commercial, and I'm just like, well, I guess I get to listen to commercial now. Too story to have a radio. No, we actually do have a radio. A radio ad. Oh, I don't think we have a radio ad, but we have a radio playing in the store at all times, which is kind of funny. Some of my coworkers just absolutely hate it because the owner of the store has like 1 or 2 channels that it always has to stay on, so of course a lot of music gets repeated a lot. But I usually just like tune it out, or occasionally I'll hear a song I like and just like quietly vibe while I do my job, and it's good times. What would you do if an asteroid is the size of Australia? I mean, probably die? Except that I'm immortal, so I guess that wouldn't work out so well. In that case, probably just be highly inconvenienced. Like, they probably destroy some of the Pokemon, though. That'd be kind of sad. Big oof there. Big oof. That's what that would be. Be sad times for me and all the spicy Pokemon. I just like be floating in space like, now what? Now what do I do? Earth gone. I guess I could like try to settle a civilization on some other planet, except that it'd like just be me. I guess there might be a few other immortal people on Earth, so then we can all just swim through space until we like get to Mars or something, settle some like Mars colony. I don't know. Maybe find a black hole. Figure out wherever that sends us. That could be exciting. Little black hole adventure. Doesn't that sound like a good time? A space station stream. We will steal a space station. Or I guess, you know, if Earth got destroyed, that wouldn't destroy like the random like space, like permanent space stations that people live in space. You could just go join them and be like, yo, we're gonna vibe with you guys. And I don't know how they'd feel about that. They'd be like, no, we have limited food resources. This won't work. And I'll be like, oh, no, I'm immortal. I don't need your food. I'm just here to vibe. And also because swimming in space is a lot of work. I like, you just hope for the best and just paddle through the lack of air. I really don't think it'd go too well, but black hole stream. We are here streaming live from this black hole that I'm about to jump into because Earth has been destroyed, and what better do I have to do than jump into this black hole? So let's see what happens. And then, you know, just like leap in there, maybe find some other universe, or just like get stuck in this endless space maze. That's actually what's inside a black hole, and that's why, you know, people think you can't get out of them. It's just this like really large maze and you just get lost in it for like ever. Fun times, right? Possibly the Pokemon exist. Well, I mean, there are definitely a lot of weird things in the ocean. I don't think Pokemon would be the correct name for them, because, you know, Pokemon are considered to be the monsters made up by the original creator Pokemon and Nintendo, and I don't think they made up the things in the ocean. But there definitely could be some creatures that resemble Pokemon in the ocean. No, definitely some fun little silly guys. Man, Detective Pikachu, I actually watched that before I was into Pokemon, and I loved it. It was very, very quality entertainment. That was back when I still watched movies, but now I don't watch movies. I don't know the last time that I watched a movie. The last time that I watched TV was today, but that was just because I didn't have work today, and my family was watching TV. Before that, the last time I watched TV was probably when I got my wisdom teeth out like 2 months ago. And I'm so very glad to have that done with. It's pretty miserable not being able to do things for like several days. I remember I got them out on Tuesday, and by Friday I was like so done. I had work off for most of the week since, you know, why it would not work very well to try to work while getting my, you know, teeth ripped out of my mouth. But by that Friday, I was so sick of not being able to do stuff. Like, I was like, you know what? Rather than suffer at home, I'm gonna go and play Commander at work and suffer there instead. So that's what I did. After like 3 days of recuperating, I was so done. I was just like, I mean, I did also buy a whole bunch of double masters while I was recovering. I bought 2 whole boxes of Double Masters. One, I think, on Wednesday. I made my mom drive me to the store so I could buy a box of Double Masters. And then I think I went again on Friday. While I was going to Commander, I was like, let's get even more Double Masters. Those boxes are expensive, but it was fun. I pulled a lot of spice, and it was good times. So, you know, we were just vibing. It was good times. But yeah, I'm very, very glad that I won't have to do that again. And you know, I already got my tonsils out, so I see absolutely no good reason to need to get any surgery that'll prevent me from working, like, ever again. I guess unless my, like, appendix bursts, but I'll just prefer that not happen, you know, and not have to ever recover from surgery again. Because as I mentioned earlier, I love working, and when I can't work, it makes me very sad. Like, what do I do if I can't work? I mean, sometimes I will do things that aren't necessarily work, like build a deck, but it's still being productive. I can see the what I've created. But you know, I generally usually am free to just work unless I'm too tired, like I was yesterday apparently. Like, I very, very, very rarely fall asleep before like 3:30 or 4 in the morning. But, you know, every once in a while, my body's just like, guess what? I'm gonna let you sleep before 4 a.m. And that's what happened yesterday, which was a surprise. I didn't expect it, but I didn't, you know, didn't hate it. It was good. I needed it. Very much so. We need a landmine Pokemon. That would certainly be an interesting Pokemon. You just step on it, it explodes. Fun times. Gotta love landmines. But as a Pokemon. But it'd have to have some way to explode that, you know, like, it didn't just, like, cease to exist, you know? Had an eye exam a couple days ago. My right eye is 20/20. Left is 20/30. So, I honestly don't totally... All I know is that 20/20 is perfect eyesight, and I don't know what anything else with 20 means. I just know that my prescriptions for my eyes, and that my eyesight is absolute garbage. So I can kind of estimate how bad eyesight is based on prescriptions. But as for, like, I just know 20/20 is perfect, and I don't know anything else. But, I've got -4.25 and -4.5. At least that's what my current prescription is. I haven't been to the eye doctor in like a year and a half, so who knows if it's changed. Hopefully it's not getting worse, but sometimes I'm like trying to see things and I'm like, it's blurry. But maybe that's just because I'm trying to look at things that are unrealistically far away to see. I don't know, but I don't really want to have to go to the eye doctor, and that costs money, so my general preference is to just not. Good times avoiding the eye doctor. Any doctor. I don't love going to the doctor. Haven't had very many positive experiences with that. 20, 30, 15, 20 is better than 20/20. Alright, cool. That checks out. That makes sense. It does make sense that it could be better. Ooh, alright. We've got our first order for tonight. 2 Astral Radiance for Skip, and we'll make sure to save your code cards. Now let's get Beedrill, because we very much like Beedrill. Alright, pack number 1. Got Pregly and Rapidash. Nothing too spicy there. I do need to move my camera. It's like tilted at a wonky angle. Then we'll flip the code card upside down, and now time for pack number 2. Please be spicier. Oh. Well, it's not a Beedrill, but it is definitely very spicy. Got a Gardenia's Vigorous Secret Rare. That is quite spicy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me grab a top loader for that. Get it in there. Very, very exciting indeed. And we'll get that other code card. Yeah, I think you win. Very, very, very spicy. I will go ahead and get that added into your stack. Man, looking so sweet. Like, the centering is looking pretty good on there, I'm not gonna lie. Guess we can check the back centering. It's maybe a little bit smaller on the bottom than the top, but overall, that's some crisp looking centering. Very, very exciting. Let me see if I can find your stack. There it is. Alright, we got it. Yeah, that was some pretty solid luck there, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I think we've got another order. It's loading. It's thinking about loading. Ooh, yes. Alright, we've got 4 Incandescent Arcana and 1 3-pack blister of Lost Origin for New Gen. Let's do it. Say, I will be opening another box of Incandescent. Snip this one open. Throw it on the floor for good luck. Go, stick the rest of the packs over there. Alright, and let's get you some spice out of these. Snip, snip. Alright, got one to the front. No, wait, no, there's no card trick on these ones. Almost forgot again, but then I caught myself. Starting off with a Clink, we got Swablu. There is a Delphox. Cling Clang, the Articuno. I love this one so much. Getting all of the bluebirds, Articuno and Altaria, and I mean we did get a Swablu too. Delightful. I think that was a very nice pack. Alright, on to pack number 2. Starting off with a Pawniard, Fennekin, Melodic, Lilligant, the Mewtwo, and a Ralts. Pack number 3. Snip, snip. Imagine your chicken suddenly mutating. A giant... I mean, Tilly is already a dinosaur, so it wouldn't really be that surprising. Like, you know, she would just be even larger. There's an Entei, and we got Braixen. Snip, snip. Yeah, Rapidash definitely not the spiciest rare, but that second pack, that was pretty spicy. Alright, we got Growlithe, Clink, Gardevoir, there's a Serena, Kyogre, and a cute little Chatot. Alright, now we are on to our 3-pack. On this, did you just want the pack, or would you like the promo card and coin as well? Get these packs open. See what we can get from Lost Origin tonight. I think the last 3-pack blister we opened had a full art trainer. Oh, alright. Starting off with a double hitter. We got Chandelure and Delphox V. Very spicy. More Dino Pokemon. I mean, we're getting one of the new starters is kind of Dino-ish for Scarlet Violet. So I'd say we're gonna be getting a little bit more just packs. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds like we should be getting some more dino related stuff. I can imagine its evolutions will probably still be fairly dinosaur-like. Oh, alright! This is so far proving to be a very, very spicy 3-pack. Got the Giratina V-Star. That one is definitely going in a top loader. Yeah, that is the spice right there. There's our code card. Whoosh. And we got one more pack for you. See if I can get this one open. Right, and we've got Kingdra. So I mean, technically we got a hit in every pack. One of them was just a holofoil. Oh, that would have stayed in the trash if it wasn't for the boxes sticking out of it. But yeah, that was pretty solid. Got Giratina, Chandelure, Delphox, and the Altaria. So cute. We'll go ahead and get those added to your stack, New Gen. Let's see, which box is it in? Not that one. There it is. Got it. I will tidy up my desk just a pinch, and there's that code card. Whoosh. And we'll slide those over there. I'm knocking over a pile of magic bulk on my desk now, I guess. At least tidy up the bulk a little bit. It's fine. It's good. I do believe we've got another order, so let me see what we've got next. Yes, 5 more incandescent arcana for new gen. Let's hope to get some more incandescent spice with these ones. The Altaria was great, but we need even more spice. Snip, snip. Alrighty, starting off with a Ralph's. First Odd Girl, got Meowstic. Oh, it's a big. That's definitely very spicy. And behind it we got Cling Clang. We'll get both of our cute little Vulpix babies into their sleeves. I can't get over how much I love this set. All of the ones that have these and these stars, you will get them in the same pack. It's just too delightful to me. It's great. It makes it so fun to pull them. Alright, we've got a Pawniard, Curlia, Carnivine. There is a Switch. Ooh, okay. Not the full art trainer that we want most, but definitely a very, very exciting pull for sure. And we got this cool energy behind it. Let's go ahead and get that into a sleeve and a top loader. Man, that is pretty sweet though, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely beautiful. And we've still got 3 more packs to go, so let's see what else we can get. On to our next one, we got a Love Disc, Salazzle, Bisharp, Lilligant, there's a Zarude, and Scyther. 2 more to go. Snip, snip. Got a Phoebus, Fennekin, Scyther, the weird candle thingy. Ooh, and we got a Radiant to Serena, and the Smeargle. That was a pretty fantastic pack, I am not gonna lie. Very, very spicy. And we still have 1 more. These packs just keep getting the spice. I mean, we got the Vulpixes to start, full art trainer, Radiant, and a character rare. Here's a Smeargle, Growlithe, Meowstic, Judge. Ooh, the Magearna. I honestly feel like they did really, really good with this Magearna. And we got Execute. That was pretty solid, I am not gonna lie. Lots of spice there. Especially the First Odd Girl. Absolutely fantastic. I love Vulpixes. Amazing. Congrats on those pulls. We will get those added into your stack as well. Let's see, there we go. Perfect. I accidentally cut a card. There's been a couple of times when I've been like speed opening packs for myself, and I'm just like shooting through them as quickly as physically possible, and a couple of the times I did snip the tops of a couple cards. I think I also did it with a Metazoo pack I opened for myself once, and then I like snipped an error card in it, and I was like, whoops. But you know, then I realized that the reason that I snipped it is because a couple of the cards were stuck like in the crimping here, so they were crimped, that's why they're error cards, but it also meant I snipped them when I snipped off the top of the pack, so it was a little bit rough. Ooh, alright, we got 5 more incandescent. We're gonna keep hunting, I'm assuming for the Serena, but I mean really there's just all kinds of great stuff you can pull out of this set. I've very much been enjoying it. I feel like it's just got such like a nice vibe to it. We got a Phoebus, Wallace, Braixen, Melodic, Entei, and a Delphox. On to our next pack. Snip, snip. But yeah, typically when I open the packs, I always run my fingers over the spot right under the crimping so that I can make sure that there are no cards there. Got the Zacian and a Yanma. See, I always grab like the pack right there to make sure there's nothing immediately under it. Because I do always worry about cutting the cards. It's always something I keep in mind. We've got Volcanion and a Bisharp. 2 more packs to go. Snip, snip. Going to drop the cards out of excitement. There's a Welmer, Kling Clang, Smeargle, the energy thingy, Mewtwo, and the thing that looks like a Go-Go Squeeze, which makes me want applesauce. Maybe I'll get some applesauce after stream. You need to dapper the cut cards. It'll be like Picasso. Yes. I think that is a very solid plan. We got Yanma, Fennekin, Bisharp, Executor, the Calyrex without the horse, and a Gardevoir. Not gonna lie, those packs were a lot more rough. I mean, we did get the super nice looking Mewtwo, but there wasn't any ultra rares or character rares. Kinda sad times. We will still get those added into your stack though. Then we'll tidy up the bulk a little bit. Yes, I'm a professional. I have been doing this for a long time. Long time is in about a year and a half. Maybe a little bit more than a year and a half now, because I started in January of 2021. It's now September of 2022. So yeah, that's a little over a year and a half. Needs kid scissors. I'm gonna have to get me some safety scissors. These are Incandescent Arcana for New Gen, and I think, yes, we're doing some more. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. Yes, I just had to double check because I realized it's the same message each payment. So I just had to make sure I wasn't just rereading the same one again. But I am correct. There is now 3. So this is the 3rd set of 5 packs. We got Petalil, Phoebus, Energy Thingy, Wailord, Zamazenta, and a Welmer. On to the next one. Snip, snip. Let's see. We need a little bit more spice out of this one. We got Execute, Clink, Energy Switch. Ooh, there we go. We got the Mawiles. And finish it off with a fancy energy. Go ahead and get both of our Mawiles sleeved up. Very, very nice. V-Star. V-Star is just so much like classier than VMAXs. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of VMAXs I really like, but man, V-Stars just hit different. Alright, we got Scyther, Salazzle, oh, that's Salandit, Chatot, Jinx, Kyogre. Ooh, very, very nice. The closest you can get to the Serena without it being the Serena. The breaks in with Serena. It's so cute. I just adore the art on this. Very, very beautiful card for sure. On to pack number 4. Starting off with a Kling Clang, Carnivine, the little candle thingy, Yanmega, Tapu Lele, and the Fennekin. I think the colors on this card are just so pretty. I love it. Plus Fennekin is adorable. 10 out of 10. Would recommend this Fennekin card. Alright, one more pack. We've got the Esper. There's a Pawniard, Yanma, Go-Go Squeeze. Ooh, we get the Reshiram. I wish they had done a Reshiram V-Star. That would have been so spicy. And a cute little Swablu. Like, man, I can't even imagine how cool the Reshiram V-Star would be. But I'll take any ultra rare Reshiram we can get. Those were definitely a bit more spicy with the Mawiles, Serena, and the Reshiram. Congrats on those. We'll get them added into your stack. I promise I can speak English. I first found when I was Shining Fates hunting and bought a few packs on stream. Pokemon was it was still kind of, you know, yeah, there was a lot of chaos with Pokemon in 2021. So with that start from 2020 and then it just kept going in 2021. I'm very glad that things have calmed down quite a bit now. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting time for Pokemon. Alright, we have 4 more. Let's see, there we go. That'll be the rest of this box, and then we'll be on to the next one. Let's get even more spice. We got Execute, Shatat, Arcanine, Altaria, Zarut, and we got a Lilligant. On to the next pack. Snip, snip. Make your nails into scissors. I think for a lot of reasons I probably shouldn't. But I mean, that would also be kind of cool. Got Articuno and Ralts. Like, you know, anytime I need scissors for anything, I'll just be like, alright, nails, snip, snip, snip. It'd be kind of weird though, but I feel like that would be a huge safety concern. Alright, we got Salazzle, Fursuit Girl, Pawniard, Sizer, the Mewtwo, and Braixen. Alright, come on, we gotta at least get something spicy for the last pack. Let's get something good. If we're starting off with a Fennekin, Smeargle, there's a Delphox, Clink Clink, and a Shatot. Not even a character rare. Man, that was, I'm not gonna lie, those were little disappointing for the last pack. I still can't get over how pretty these like holofoils are. They just upped it with the art on this set. I love it. Go ahead and add those into your stack. Then let me tidy up real quick and we will check orders. I'm kind of thirsty. Maybe I should go get some juice. A pair of electric scissors! Now that is not something I've heard of before. They just automatically cut. I don't even have to move my hands. I just like pick them up and they start going so they can snip all the packs open. That also kind of sounds like a safety concern, but I guess it could be exciting. But electric scissors. Snip, snip, snip. I think I'm good with my manual scissors. They work just fine for me. I think they're pretty sufficient. They snip the packs open very nicely, for the most part. And not all scissors. Some scissors aren't as good for cutting packs, but those are usually just like scissors that are kind of messed up, which I always like things like scissors. I have such a hard time throwing them away, like when they get old or like stop working very well. But I always feel bad getting rid of scissors because I'm like, oh, but I could just put these in another room so I have scissors in that room, because I don't use scissors in that room as much, but then I'll have scissors in there, and so I always like don't want to get rid of old scissors that don't work, but when they don't work there's really not that much use. Any Evolving Skies, I unfortunately do not have any full boxes, just the one pack on the board at the moment. I'm not good at keeping booster boxes sealed, so the only sealed booster boxes I have right now are the Lost Origin and a couple of the new Incandescent Arcana. Like, there are some things that I can keep sealed. Booster boxes though are not one of those things. The longest I've maybe kept a booster box sealed was like 4 or 5 months, just because I had multiple of that same box. But I do not have any more Evolving Skies boxes. It's just too spicy to it's too spicy to keep sealed. Sharpen the blades and lubricate the hinge. Now see the problem is that like usually it's because like it gets loose where the screw is supposed to be, so the screw always like starts to wiggle out as I snip with them, and then like the blades fall apart and I have to screw it back in, and I snip some more and then it comes back out, and it's never-ending struggle. Sharp, let's see, weapon of choice, scissors after swords. If swords don't work out, scissors. What about scissor swords? It's got like two giant swords and you use them like scissors. I could see myself as like some like video game character with like a scissor sword or sword scissors. Now that sounds like scissors that are made to snip swords, but I just want swords that are put together as scissors. Scissor swords. Good stuff. I think that would be fun. The master of box openings. I'm so good at opening booster boxes that I just accidentally open them all. Poof, gone. So in Yu-Gi-Oh! Unfortunately, the only Yu-Gi-Oh! I have right now, I only have 3 packs. The Breaker of Shadow packs. I need to restock. I just keep forgetting that I'm out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Let's see. Yes, my puppies! Aren't my dogs so cute? They're just my cute little babies. This one's Izzy. I don't know why it's behind the trash can. Cam, let me. Oh, and there's Harley Bean. There we go. Now it's in front. Look at her. She's just a little bean potato. I love my puppies. They're such good babies. Oh no, but now the trash can's behind the desk cam. There we go. I fixed it. They're all in the right order. No celebrations UPCs for sale. Probably won't ever sell those. I mean, Sizer is pretty cool, but you just can't compare with Flapple. He's just a little apple dragon, and I love it way too much. And for the 2022 tins, we sold out of those at work within like 2 days. Like, they just did not last. It was so bad. They just poof, gone. I was only able to buy 2 of them before they all sold out. Like, that's how quickly they went. But I will. There's a couple other stores that sometimes get Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff that I'll have to start checking. Let's see. Alright, we got 5 more Incandescent Arcana for New Gen. Let's see what spice we can get out of these ones. Yeah, unfortunately, the only place that I can get celebrations, I don't actually know if they still have it. The last time I went, but it was all like way over MSRP, and I mean, I know that that's kind of how it's gonna be if I want to get celebrations at this point, but their prices are always just so high. I don't like to go there very often. Brilliant Stars I also do not have full booster boxes of. The only sealed Brilliant Stars products is I think I have 1 more of the Build and Battle Stadiums. So I mean, that's like 12 packs, but the only full booster boxes I have are just the Lost Origin and a couple more of these Incandescent Arcana ones. Flapple having Sizer wings! These spicy Flapple. You think you're safe because he's just a cute little silly guy, but next thing you know, you're like, oh no. Those wings look a little too much like scissors! Or you could have, like, what would be the scissor variant of a Flapple? Because Flapple's like an apple. Would it be like the scissor? It'd be a scissor Flapple. Another little cute silly guy, but with a scissor shell instead of a apple shell. It'd be kind of funny. Alright, we're starting off with a Fursuit Girl, a Pawniard, there's a Delphox, Energy Switch, ooh, we got another Reshiram, and a very pretty Altaria. Get our Reshiram sleeved up. And on to the next pack for New Gen. Snip, snip. Astral Booster Box. No, I literally do not have any other full booster boxes besides Lost Origin and Incandescent. I do have my current Astral box that like 5 or 6 I think packs have been opened from, but full boxes it's just the Lost Origin and Incandescent. I currently, I mean, this was the Astral Radiance box. All I could get was just 1 when I picked it up, so like it's the best I'm able to do right now. We got Zashi, this is Zamazenta, and an Execute. I do want to get more Astral Radiance, but this was all that I was able to pick up from my boss. Ooh, Esper. Ooh, we got the Superiors. I love them. And Wallace. Go ahead and sleeve those up. Because you wanted the Altar feature! I mean, it was a valiant effort to get the Beedrill. It just ended up being a secret rare trainer instead. Though, I mean, technically with the pull rates, you could pull more than 1 secret rare / full art. I love that they changed it. So much better. Alright, last pack we got a Welmer, Carnivine, Ralts. There is an Altaria, Kyogre, ooh, and we got another Braixen. Very, very nice. pull rates. The pull rates were definitely pretty tough on the alt arts, but I think that's kind of what Pokemon wanted, because it really did make the alt arts in this set a lot more valuable than the ones in previous sets. That is kind of sad, but you know, I did open a pack for a friend yesterday, and I did pull in the Aerodactyl, so it is possible to get the spicy stuff, but the pull rates are pretty rough. Alright, I'll get those added into your stack, New Gen. Let's see, I actually need to move a couple stacks around, since I think yours is a little bit too big for the box it's currently in. So make some more space for it real quick. Move that one over here. There we go. Now it fits much nicer. One altar per 2 cases. Yeah, that's about what I've heard. Definitely a little bit rough, but I mean, we've been through, I think, about a case so far, probably, of booster boxes for Lost, so maybe we're getting close. Ooh, alright, we got 5 more Incandescent for New Gen. Let's keep looking for that spice. Snip, snip. Alrighty, we've got a Growlithe, Pawniard, Ralts, Candle Thingy, Articuno, and a Gardevoir. On to the next pack. Snip, snip. I mean, it took my friend 4 booster boxes to get his alt art, but he did pull a lot of other really nice stuff in the set as well. Got Volcanion and the little Welmer. So cute. I mean, there's a few of the cards that I think playability-wise have been doing pretty decent, and most of the Giratina cards are valuable, even, you know, if it's just the regular one. I think the V is still over $5. There's a Zacian and another Ralts. Now we pulled Ralts and Gardevoir reverses out of this little bit of packs. Alrighty, next up we've got Little Luvdisc, Swablu, Fennekin, Klinklang, Zarude, and a Growlithe. Okay, we need something spicy out of this one. The rest of those just weren't very spicy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we got a Welmer. Oh, I see something sparkly. What's gonna be? Another first circle! I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. But now we've got you the regular and the secret rare Verisode girl. That's really funny. And we got Executor. Both of them. Not just the regular one. Now we have the regular and the secret rare. I find that to be kind of entertaining. I mean, it is possible for boxes to have 2 alt arts. I have opened at least 1 box personally, like not a box for stream, but a box I just opened for myself that I did pull 2 alt arts out of. And I think at least 1 or 2 boxes we've opened on stream have had multiple alt arts in them before. So it is possible. It is possible. I've seen it. Alright, congrats on another very, very spicy card. We will get those added into your stack as well. Now if we could just get the spiciest trainer of them all. It's like the rarest Beedrill. Yeah, I mean they've definitely put in an effort to make alt arts more rare. Oh my goodness, the Lugia is gonna be crazy. I mean, even the Giratina though is incredibly valuable compared to a lot of alt arts. I'm trying to think. Astral Radiance never had an alt art go above 200, but Lost Origin has had one above 200 from pre-release, during release, after release. It's definitely been holding up value pretty well. Though the Lugia definitely has the potential to be an even bigger deal than the Giratina, but either way, it should definitely be an exciting one. Alright, let me double check Odie's real quick. A brilliant box with 3 alt arts. Like I said, there are boxes out there that have multiple alt arts, and those boxes are just the craziest. Yeah, I do really need to try and get some more brilliant and a couple other sets, but there's just mostly all I can find currently is a lot of Lost Origin and occasionally some Astral Radiance, but Everything else is kind of like all sold out locally because everybody just wants to get our spicy stuff. Yeah, I mean, it had the Charizard, Arceus, and Honchkrow. That's crazy. That is definitely like gotta be up there for one of the best boxes of Brilliant. That's insane. Oh, I'm so happy that they're bringing EXs back. Like, they never should have left that mechanic. EXs just hit different. GX was so weird because it was like very obviously like a knockoff of EX. Like, I don't know why they just changed one letter, but they definitely didn't hit the same. GXs were a bit different than EXs, and I just never really loved what they did with them. Like, yes, there were some very stunning GXs, but they just couldn't compare to the EXs. And then they did the Vs, which was just very, very different. V for very different. Which, not bad, but I like them even less than the GXs, but they're bringing us back to EXs now. We are on a good path. I'm feeling quite positively about getting EXs back. See the Japanese version of Charizard versus Venice. Oh, nice. Somehow to get the Ultra Premium. It seems like they're planning on printing a lot of them. So hopefully it should be something that most people will be able to get a hold of. Even if not immediately, it sounds like they're doing the initial wave and then another wave in December, but they're trying to definitely get a lot of the Zard UPCs out. So I feel like you're definitely going to want to be conscious of when places are going to put them up on the site and stuff. I haven't been following it too closely since I already have talked to people and know where I'm going to try and get mine from, but it definitely doesn't seem like it'll be as difficult as like the celebrations UPCs and stuff. It sounds like they're very intent on getting a lot of Zard UPCs to be available, which is going to be so very refreshing because the celebrations UPCs were just an absolute struggle to get start to finish. Not an easy commodity. Alright, let me check orders real quick. I got a little distracted talking about random stuff. Let's see. Alright, no more orders yet, so we'll just keep vibing for a little bit. I'll probably stream for another 20-30 minutes maybe, though, even though I know I slept all day, but I'm still like kind of sleepy, so I'll probably try. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep for a few hours, but at least I can like chill. I can look for more clothes online. I ordered some more clothes yesterday that I'm pretty excited for, some really cute outfits. But now I have this huge dilemma, because see, I need a couple more pairs of leggings, but I also need a new pair of shoes or two. But shoes are very expensive, and there's only room in my budget either for one pair of shoes or like 2 to 3 pairs of leggings. And I'm like, alright, so now I gotta decide, but there's a few really cute pairs of shoes that I'm looking at right now that they're so pretty. Let me pull them up. I'll show you guys. Let's see. Well, I guess I can pull them up on my computer. Then I don't just have to show you guys on my phone. That is a better idea. Let me find these real quick. Just one moment. I'm struggling. Oh no, where'd they go? One moment while I try and figure this. Okay, there we go. I think I got it to pull up. So now let me move it so that you guys can see this first pair of shoes. Alright, so here are the first ones. I think these boots are so cute. Oh, zooming in makes them smaller. Maybe So you can see they got like this super cute lace on the top. I love like the little strap and the laces, and then they've got a nice big heel because I like chunky heels, and so that's the first pair of shoes I want. But they're almost $50, so a little bit expensive, but they're so cute. And then I think we got an order first, but then I'll show you guys the rest of the shoes that I was looking at. Oh yes, let's see what we've got next. All the information on how to order is in the description, so I'd recommend reading that. But to summarize it quickly, essentially just pick out what you want on the board, and then you can send via Venmo, CashApp, or PayPal. All of my stuff is linked in the description as well. Just paying for the amount of whatever you want to buy. Make sure to include in the message what you want to get, and then whenever you're ready for your stuff to be shipped out, you can contact me via email. I'll let you know what it'll cost, and we can get your cards on their way to you. Alright, let's see. Alright, it looks like our last 3-pack is gone now. Opening that for New Gen, and then the last Evolving Skies pack. See what spice we can get out of these. Let's see. Evolving Skies. Gotta figure out where I moved the packs of Evolving to. Yeah, there it is. Got it. Alright, let's see what we can get for you. We'll start off with the Evolving Skies. See if we can 1-pack magic it with this one. Alright, we've got Shopping Center and a Melodic. Sadly not the spice we were hoping for. Whoosh! But let's see what we can get out of our 3-pack. We've gotten some pretty spicy stuff. Yeah, I mean, leggings are definitely nice, and they fit a lot of the new clothes that I ordered yesterday. But shoes are also kind of really important, especially for when it's cold. And see, I do still have shoes that I can wear, but a couple of them are getting pretty beat up, so like they're not really going to work that much longer. Yeah. See, my problem is I'll always like have 1 or 2 pairs of shoes that I just get like super obsessed with, and so I'll wear them like every day for a few months. Ooh, we got the Gengar. And then they just get really, really beat up because I'm constantly wearing them to like work and anywhere else I go. So a lot of my shoes are looking a little bit rough now. Alrighty, we got the net. Ooh, and a Drapion V-Star. We're keeping it up with some decent pulls. Whoosh. Just for flip-flops! Now that is a very, very big nope for very, very many reasons. One, because I just cannot stand flip-flops. I do not like how they feel to wear, and I do not like how they look. And 2, because if I wear flip-flops, I'm probably gonna get hypothermia or something, and I don't know, I might lose my toes. They might just freeze off, and I would generally prefer for that to not happen. We got Squabit and Dugong. We got some decent pulls out of there. There's our last code card. Whoosh! And we will go ahead and get those added into your stack. Let's see, yes. Alright, we got those over there. Let me quickly refresh orders again. Ooh, alright, we've got a raid going on. Welcome, you guys. It's great to have y'all. See, I don't think we've got any more orders yet, but very, very exciting. Got a lot of people joining the chat. Just vibing right now. Just finished opening a few packs of Lost Origin, and we're talking about whether I should get new shoes or leggings instead, because I don't know. I'm very indecisive. Let's see. Just bare feet. I think that is probably even worse than flip-flops. Unfortunately, I'm sold out of Evolving Skies. That was the last of it that I had for sale for now, but I'll try and get more. It's just hard to know when I can get more, because Evolving Skies is very, very hot commodity at the moment. Let's see. 2 more Astral Radiance. We're going for that Beedrill again. Let's do a skip. Let's get that. Let's get the Beedrill. We just want the Beedrill so bad. Nope. We got a Magnezone and a Canceling Cologne. Oops, I almost showed your code card. We'll keep it hidden though. And we got one more for you. Oops, I'm trying to open it upside down. We just want some spice. Alright, we got Bishop and a Leafeon. Unfortunately, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to show you code cards. Let me grab a couple other code cards for you. I get too excited to make them go whoosh across the room. Let's see. We'll add a Chilling Reign code card. And a Vivid Voltage code card. And what else? Let's find one more code card. Aha! There's a Lost Origin code card. I don't know where all my Astral Radiance cards are, but hopefully those will suffice for you. We'll get those all added into your stack. Let's see, there we go. Yes, I've got my slideshow of my cute puppies. This is Harley Bean and the other one is Izzy, and they're the absolute best. And yes, I also have chickens. I have 5 chickens, or I guess we have 6 again now, because we got a new chicken a little while back. So I have 6 chickens, but I unfortunately don't have pictures of my new chicken on here because I keep forgetting to. But yes, they are pictures of my pets. My puppies used to make occasional, like, they would come on stream for a little bit, but I started streaming too late at night, so they are sleeping while I stream. But every once in a while, if they're awake, I bring them to come say hi. Ooh, you have a chicken too? What's your chicken's name? My chickens, we've got, I wish a picture of them would come up so I could show them, but we've got Nugget. I didn't approve of her name, by the way. That was my little sister's name for her, but she's a very silly chicken. We've got Noodle, because she's pasta colored. Oh, see this one here? This one is Pumpkin. As you can see, she's on my arm. She's one of our most friendly chickens in that she is not afraid to jump onto my arm while I was picking tomatoes to feed them. Or there's this one time she like hopped onto my dad's knee while he was sitting on a chair, and she just was vibing. And then we've got Tilly. She's a dinosaur, not a chicken, but she lives with our chickens, but she's a dinosaur. And then we've got Doodle. She has fluffy legs. She's just cute little silly gray chicken who is just the funniest little, she's so silly. And then we also have our newest chicken, Plume. She also has fluffy legs. She's so cute, and it took her a little bit to get used to our little chicken family, but now she's very happy and comfortable. And if you guys can't tell, I love my chickens very much. They are 100% like pets. Me and my whole family, we very much enjoy our chickens. Let's see. Hey, thank you to all of the raiders for stopping by. I appreciate the subscriptions. Let's see. I know, right? The Leafeon is so pretty. I love whenever they put like EVs as rares in sets, because I mean, I think like I always think of the Espeon and Umbreon from, I think it was either like Celestial Storm or Lost Thunder, but they're so pretty even though they're just regular rares, and I love it. Name that chicken Parrot. See, we already named her after before she, started randomly like flying onto my arm and stuff. Having a petting zoo would be fun. Yes, I am still doing orders. I will do them as I see them. I think we do have another one. Let's see. Yes, we've got 5 Astral Radiance for new gen. Yes, Epic Kirby was a mod. We don't see him as much anymore. I think he's just busy with other things currently, but he still technically is a mod and stops by every now and then at least. Alright, let's see what we can get for you, new gen. If I can get this pack open. There we go. try and get some spice. I guess I also realized I probably need to be updating the amount of these on the board. So I'm gonna just vaguely say there's more than 18. Alright, we got Cricketoon and an Arc9 code card. Whoosh! Pokestar usually is watching stream, but lurks more than anything. Often just kind of watches the chat from the backgrounds and jumps in if any moderation help is needed. Whoosh! Ooh, that code card got in the trash. Pokestar should be everyone's role model, like, seriously. Alright, we got Energy Lotto and Regice. We're getting lots of Reggies, but what about the spice? We got Regice, but we wanted the spice. Whoosh. Alright, pack number 4. Come on, we gotta get something a little bit better out of this one. We got Vespa Queen and a cute little Shaman. There's a code card. Whoosh. And then we got one more. We gotta get something out of this one. The rest of them were just not spicy enough. Oh, do I see something? Alright, we got a Darkrai V. That is definitely an improvement. We will go ahead and get him sleeved up. And we did get another. We got another Reggie. We got Regieleki, Regice, and Regidrago. Lots and lots of Reggies and a Darkrai. I'll go ahead and get those added into your stack. Let's see. There we are. Might be time for a new mod. I'm not too worried about getting new mods currently, but if the need arises, I do have a few people that I would probably ask first, but I think we're doing fairly alright currently. There's that code card. Whoosh. It was almost got in the trash. But yeah, at some point I may look into getting another mod. Any extra birthday Pikachu? I do not have any more extras that I've been able to find, and I think we're all sold out at work too, unfortunately. But if I do find more, I'll set them aside and let you know. Alrighty, let me check orders again real quick. And if we don't have more, then I'll show you guys some of the other shoes that I've been looking at, because I've got quite a few that I kind of want. Alright, I don't see any more orders, so let's go on to the next pair of shoes. So next up, I have these ones. These ones are really similar to some shoes I already have. I actually have them in the beige color, which they're cute, but they're so scuffed up and beat up because I wear them too much. And so I want a new pair because there's really nice shoes and they're super comfy for wearing to work. But yeah, I kind of want to get the pink ones since they're a little bit different, and because my current ones are kind of rough looking. So I got those ones too, and then let me find the next pair. These ones are so cute. They're very, very fitting for the colder weather because they're fuzzy. I love them so much. Like, they're fuzzy, they have bows, and they're also pink. You just can't tell. I really want some pink shoes. But yeah, so I've got those 3 options for shoes. They're so pretty. Or I could get more leggings, and I don't know what to go with because, like I said, I'm very, very indecisive. See, I'm trying to send an order on PayPal. Just saying you can't accept payment. That is confusing. There shouldn't be a reason that it won't work, unless potentially if something got spelt wrong. I mean, I do have an older PayPal too that sometimes people accidentally find instead of the correct one, but everything should be linked to the right one. I'm not really sure. Sometimes it still does weird stuff. PayPal is very confusing sometimes. That's why Venmo's my favorite. It doesn't give me weird issues as much. Only occasionally. But I don't know what the deal is with PayPal, because we've had a bunch of orders through PayPal tonight that have been fine, but I don't know. PayPal does weird things sometimes. Let's see. Don't you want Pokemon shoes? Pokemon shoes would be pretty cool. I would not complain about having Pokemon shoes. I know they had some really cute Pokemon shoes for some promotion of some kind not that long ago that were super cute, but I didn't get any because I don't remember whether or not they were expensive. I just know that I didn't end up getting them. Probably because I didn't have money for shoes at the time. Shoes are pretty expensive, you know? They most of the shoes that I find that I want are between like $45 and $55. Ooh, alright, it looks like the payment came through, Aylin. So we can go ahead, we've got 2 Lost Origin. Let's do it. Grab those from back here. And let's see what we can get for you. Hopefully some spice. Alright, first pack we've got Makuhito and Politoed. I love Politoed so much. He's such a cute little silly guy. And there is our code card. Whoosh! And hopefully we'll get something a little bit spicier out of this one. Right, we've got Manectric and Mr. Mime. Nothing too spicy, but you got a Politoed, so I consider that a win. I was so excited that they printed Politoed in this set. I want an ultra rare Politoed though. I think that would be so exciting. Alrighty, I'll get a pile going for you. Let me grab a divider real quick. Let's see, there's my Sharpie. Get your name on there. But then yeah, whenever you are ready for me to get your cards shipped, just email me with my shipping email that's in the description and we can figure out what shipping will cost and get them on their way. It's pretty cool. Charizard Nikes. Flamethrower. Flamethrowers are fun. On Facebook, the magical world of Facebook. There's some very random and strange videos on Facebook, but there's some pretty interesting stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love Facebook, but my favorite thing that I follow on Facebook is 5-minute crafts. 5-minute crafts is the most hilarious thing to me. It's just so chaotic and it's great and I love it. Every time one of their videos pops up, I'm just like, now this is the quality entertainment that I am here for. You know, it's good stuff. Quality content. One day I hope that maybe I can be as iconic as 5-minute crafts. It's truly good stuff. Alrighty, let me refresh orders real quick. Ooh, it's almost 1 now. Probably just go a little bit longer tonight, maybe 10-15 minutes before I wrap up for the evening. Or I guess it's kind of past the evening point. It's just like almost 1 a.m. Just almost. It's just a little close. Some of my babe. One day I think somebody's gonna end up buying everything off the board and it's just gonna be empty. I remember there's a couple times where we got really close, like a couple of streams last summer where there were only 2 or 3 things left on the board. And I mean, we're actually kind of low on stock right now. I need to do some big restocks, but I always forget to restock stuff except for 1 or 2 things at a time. I at least got the Astral Radiance restock, but I forgot to get it for a week until I finally remembered. Eevee sneakers. Ooh, see what I need? I need some flapple shoes. I just want some cute little shoes with little flapples on them. Or frog shoes. I also really would like frog shoes. I'm so excited. Hopefully next week I should be posting pictures of my frog dress. And I'm so excited about it. Frog clothing are just it's just wonderful. And Flapple reminds me of a frog. So Flapple clothing would also be very cool because it'd be almost frog clothing, but it's a dragon, an apple dragon, a Pokemon apple dragon. Ooh, mystery packs. We don't open as many mystery packs lately, but there definitely should be some fun stuff in them. And most of them are ones that I made several months ago, and they just got lost, and then I found them, so I don't even know for sure what's in them, but I feel like that makes them more fun. Yes, frog dress! I'm so excited about the frog dress. Y'all are gonna love it. I'll probably post pictures on like Instagram and Discord, cause I don't know what else I would post them on. EV boxes. I have not been to Walmart yet, so I haven't had a chance to look for them. I'm hoping that they'll reprint them to more places than just Walmart though, cause I don't like getting Pokemon at Walmart as much. One, because I don't go to Walmart that often. Usually the only 2 times I go to Walmart, which only happens once or twice a month typically, is either I need to run to Walmart to work, and that means I'm on the clock, so I can't like go make personal purchases and stuff, or I am going to Walmart because my mom needs some groceries, so I'm gonna grab them on my way home from work. And those are about the only times I go to Walmart. And half the time I forget to check the Pokemon aisle when I'm going to pick up stuff for my mom, because I'm just like, alright, I need to find these like 3 things. And bread. I always get my favorite bread when I go to Walmart. You found any older packs like the Ruby Sapphire? Unfortunately, my vintage guy does not have as many packs as he used to, and I haven't found anybody locally that I really trust to get older packs from, so I don't have somewhere to get them currently, but hopefully I can continue watching for someone and eventually find some, because I would really like to start having older packs more often. It's just a lot harder to find them. I mean, it was never convenient, since my vintage guy also lives like 45 minutes to an hour away from where I live, and I usually don't have 2 to 3 hours to go and pick up vintage packs. I usually have like free time in like about an hour at a time, or it's like the middle of the night that I have free time. Cinnamon or X and Y, I don't think I do right now. I might be able to get some Steam Siege or Fates Collide. Not Fates Collide. Or maybe it was Fates Collide. At least one of those 2 that I might be able to get some of. Sun and Moon wise, I can probably get Crimson Invasion, but that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that I could get a hold of. But I could definitely look into getting some and see if I can find any other older options as well, but it's definitely becoming more and more difficult to find things from before Sword and Shield era, but I will certainly keep my eyes out for them. Reprinted with different packs, and the back is different. Interesting. I'm now extra curious to see these, but I'll certainly keep my eyes out for them. If I get a chance, I will definitely be picking probably one up of each box. But I'm intrigued now. I bet I could look up pictures online somewhere, find what the new boxes look like. Steam Siege! Go for that spicy Volcanion, or is Steam Siege the one with the Gardevoir? Or was the Gardevoir in one of the other? Let me, now I gotta look at the Steam Siege set list. One moment while I... Steam Siege. Oh, I always spell Siege wrong. I know that the I becomes before the E, but I still always type the E before the I. Let's see. Yes, it is the Gardevoir. I was right. The Gardevoir was Velzel in the background, and then it's the Volcanion with Xerneas. I love those cards. They're so pretty. And we got Omega Steelix and Professor Sycamore full art. And the Pokemon Ranger. I love the Pokemon Ranger. I think it's such a fun trainer card. Yes, but the Gardevoir, definitely my favorite from Steam Siege. I don't know, I haven't seen John tonight. 2 packs of Evolving instead of 1, and Darkness Great Blaze. I mean, that sounds like an improvement to me. We always take more Evolving, and I mean, I guess I don't see that much battle styles out and about either, but Darkness Ablaze or battle styles definitely have some fun stuff in them. But more Evolving Skies is definitely a win there. I will always accept things with more Evolving. I don't know that I'd ever open them though, because the EV boxes, I feel like I just want to display them. That's my plan. I have this grand plan of making some beautiful EV box display thing when I eventually have my own place and can actually display stuff. Rebel Clash, man, I wish they'd do a reprint so I could get more boxes of Rebel Clash, because I think that's the Sword and Shield set that I've opened the least of by quite a good margin. But like, I know not everybody loved Rebel Clash, but I do really like Rebel Clash. I mean, it features a few Pokemon that I very much like, and it also had some very playable trainers, and it had the Sonya full art, which I think is such a great card. The box is crashed. I doubt they've gone down too much. I mean, last time we checked, they'd gone down at maybe $5 to $10, which is like less than 10%, but they may go down a little bit more, but it definitely won't be a very long thing. Yeah, Rebel Clash is kind of more on the player's side, but I feel like it had some really fun cards for collecting too, but not everybody seemed to like them as much as me. Yeah, the Flareon's only gotten down maybe $5 to $10 still. Let's see, Vaporeon. See how much the Vaporeon's gone down now. From like 112 to 100, so about 10 to 15 on the Vaporeon. And then, why did my mind just blank on the other one? What was the other EV box? It's Jolteon, that's it. I don't know why I couldn't remember that for a quick second there. Jolteon VMAX Premium Collection. Let's see if that one's gone down much. Looks like that one was around 95, now 85. So yeah, about $10 to $15 on each of them. That definitely won't take long for it to bounce back up after the wave kind of ends. I feel like overall they're definitely gonna stay up there. Yeah, Scoop Up Net is pretty expensive. Training Core is 4? I didn't know it was that high. I knew Scoop Up Net was between like, I'd seen it around 4 or 5. I didn't realize Training Court was that high too. Really need to reprint those EV boxes. It was very much something that I think a lot of people wanted. The original print of them wasn't big either. I mean, at work, I don't know that we got more than 1 or 2 cases of them for like our whole store with the original print. I don't know if we're getting any for the reprint, but they definitely did not last long with the original print, because I think either one of the owners or something wanted one of each. I of course bought one of each, and I think we had 1 or 2 of each left after that for customers, and they sold out in a day. Should get Ultra Prism. I mean, I can try to get Ultra Prism, but it's gonna be really expensive if I do, but I can definitely try. Man, I wish I had known how valuable and cool Ultra Prism was when they did that Target 3-pack reprint like 2 years ago. I remember I bought like one of them. Getting the EV boxes, I don't know. Ultimately, I do not know if either of my jobs are getting EV boxes. I haven't heard anything about it, so it's kind of just like I'll wait and see, but not so far that I am aware of. And yes, they so far we know that the EV boxes are for sure being reprinted for Walmarts, but I don't know about anywhere else yet. I will certainly, if I find out we are getting them, you guys will definitely be notified. I'll probably be really excited and talk about it for like an hour on stream. Ultra Prism, yes, with the lily in there. Pretty spicy. And I mean, I really love any of the Prism Star cards, and Ultra Prism was a set that had a good handful of those. Definitely a fun one to open. Alright, let me check orders real quick. I think if we don't have any more, I'm probably about ready to wrap up for the night. It's definitely been a fun one though tonight. Got a few exciting pulls. Let's see. I don't think I'm seeing anything else. We'll give it about 5 more minutes. Wonder if only Walmart is getting them. It is possible that sometimes do that. So I don't think Walmart is scalping the prices. They should be between probably 38 and 45. I've noticed Walmart prices sometimes range with a few dollars for what the MSRP is, but typically they're gonna be about 40 at Walmart's. So yeah, they should be normal price, but there definitely will be a lot of people buying them just to scalp them, as per usual with expensive, valuable, and exciting boxes featuring popular Pokemon. But yeah, if you find them at Walmart, they should be about $40, give or take a couple bucks. Like there's a few really random things that I've seen at Walmart's that are just like $2 higher than normal, or like $2 lower than normal, which is what I prefer, is when they're $2 less than usual. But you don't see that quite as much. Though I mean, Target used to always have ETBs at like 35 each, and it was my favorite. When I go to Target, I'd be like, hey, these are less expensive than the ETBs at all the other stores. And I'd usually only buy one at a time, but I remember this one time I bought a Burning Shadows ETB at Target for $35. And I miss those days. That was like 2 whole years ago. Rumor is each Walmart only got a case. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Pokemon is definitely, with certain things like these EV boxes, I mean any kind of premium box, it's usually pretty small waves that they do them in. But unless they do like pre-orders, some things that they do pre-orders on for a lot of places, they make a lot more available, but for the most part, lots of very limited printings. Though I guess like the Charizard Reshiram gold card like promo boxes, those I always saw a pretty decent supply. Like Walmart would get restocked like at least once a month. They'd get like 20 of them in, which was very nice because that meant that I could actually get them on the rare occasions I would go to Walmart. Though when those came out, I was going to Walmart a lot more often than I do currently. Why restock them if it's only that much? I mean, that's up to 6 people that get them. Any of the store exclusives? What do you mean by store exclusives? I need a more specific explanation. But you know, yeah, I think even when there's small reprints, at least it's something. It means a few more people will get a chance to get a hold of them. I mean, and I'm not too worried about getting more of them for myself because I do already have a full sealed set of them. But it would kind of be fun to have more because they're so pretty. And if I have more, then I could maybe open some of them and just enjoy the cards and the texture. Because the Dragon's VMAX Premium Collection, I haven't heard of that. Needs her own card. I need to steal, I think, is it Milo that's on the Flapple character cards place? But like, sorry fam, but me and Flapple need to be on this card. Or one with Arceus. She grabbed all 6. I mean, I can't blame you. If I have a chance to get some, I will definitely be tempted to buy them all, but I guess it'd probably just depend on how much money I have at the time. I'll be like, alright, what am I financially capable of? 1 box? 2 boxes? Hopefully at least 3. Hopefully I can get at least 1 of each. Though I mean, even if I just get one of the boxes, I would be pretty content. Like, they're so pretty. and very, very exciting. They never won't be a cool box, so definitely would not mind more. Alright, I think I'm gonna check orders one last time tonight, then probably go eat some bread or applesauce or something, and then go to sleep. Even though I slept for so many hours today, I'm still tired. I guess that's just what happens when you are addicted to working. But yeah, it looks like we are all done with orders for tonight. So I should be streaming again on Monday. Hopefully, maybe if I'm lucky, I can have more random stuff by then. I'll definitely watch out for like a handful of X and Y and Sun and Moon stuff. I will definitely look into the Steam Siege for sure. I think that's the one I can most likely get a hold of, but we'll see what I can do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching tonight, and I will see you guys all next time.